Today, we are going to learn about everyone's favorite topic, revenue recognition. We will talk about what it is and how you can calculate it in your ChargeOver account. So first thing is first here, what is revenue recognition? Well, revenue recognition, or RevRec, is a popular accounting principle that basically tells you when you can say the revenue you receive for something has actually been earned. There are multiple different methods to calculate revenue recognition, so if you're unsure which one you should be using, ask your accountant and they'll be happy to fill you in. So, how do we enable revenue recognition in ChargeOver? From your dashboard, you hit the gear icon in the top right of your account. Then on the left, underneath features, you would scroll down, hit more features, find revenue recognition, which I already have enabled here. And then you would flip this from no to yes and hit save. As you can see, I already have this enabled here, and I have a couple products already set up where I've assigned revenue recognition methods to those products. Now, let's go and find a product and set up a RevRec method for that product. So we'll go to my products page, and we'll click on this Rocket Content product. And then we would select the service dates and revenue recognition tab. And you can see I already have my service dates set up here. But now there is this option down here for revenue recognition. Once we click that, you'll see the different methods that we support in ChargeOver. So we support ratable method daily, ratable method 30/360, installment method, sales basis, and completed contract method. For example, here I'm going to use ratable method daily as this is the most common and most popular method. This method means you recognize your revenue evenly on a daily basis over the entire period of the service, which you actually can see here in the example that we show when you actually select it on the product. So let's go ahead and save this. Cool. So next, let's go ahead and create a subscription using this product so we can check out the reports. So let's go ahead and hit create a subscription. We'll add our product. And I'm actually going to bump this price up to 1200 just so it's a little bit better of an example here. And then I'm going to make sure to mark my cycle is yearly so we can really see that it's being recognized over a period of time. Let's go ahead and save my subscription. I'm going to invoice and pay it now. Perfect. Go ahead and close that window. So we created invoice 7015. Now let's go to my report center and we will go to the RevRec by invoice. And if you already use revenue recognition and ChargeOver, you're familiar with this report, but it's gotten a bit of a facelift here. So you can filter down by a date range. You can see previous periods, current periods, future periods. You can add, if you hit the columns button, you can add different columns here or different fields you'd like to be able to see and filter down by. Well, let's go ahead and filter this by invoice number. So 7015 is right here, the one that we just created for Danielle Test. And you'll see nothing was recognized in July. And then in August, $82.19 was recognized. Here's what's going to be recognized in September, and here's what's going to be recognized in October. Now, September and October, we're not partway through either of those months. So you might be wondering, well, why are these numbers different? That is because we are using the ratable daily method. So it is recognizing a small amount of what should be recognized per day, and there are not the same amount of days in September as there are October. So today we went over revenue recognition and why you should use it, how you could use it. If you have any questions about revenue recognition or what methods you should be using, talk to your accountant. But generally, ratable daily is the method that recommended by tax advisors for any subscription with an invoice cycle greater than 1 month, so quarterly or annual billing. So again, we talked about revenue recognition. We went over how you can enable it and how you can assign it to a product within your ChargeOver account, what reporting is available. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support team. And as always, thanks for watching.